Hi, I'm Peices, and this is Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone, where we're playing the German Reich with expert AI. And today we will hopefully be capitulating France and the Low Countries. We do need to do a little bit of reorganization here. We are doing well on our convoy raiding over here, but we do have some trades to assign. I did go through all the fleets here and up them to 6 submarines, so we can start increasing the size of our wolf packs here. We want to select concealment expert here for Karl Dönitz. That will make our submarines harder to find. Now we also have Erich Reder here, and I think we want to put him on. Actually, both of these would be good, since he is running the single ones. We've also got a few ones down here, but I think we will go with the concealment expert. That means we take less hits. Safety first would be good, of course. Capture ship attack would also be very nice on these. We'll hold off just a second there though. Don't think we can select anything for Bowen just yet. We actually can. So we want to select Lancer here. I think this is the better one of these. And loading Drill Master. And this allows us to shoot torpedoes every 3rd hour instead of every 4th hour. And I think Silent Hunter is probably the better one there, actually. Oh well, we've got Lancer here now. And there's just so few screens that you actually... it's not a lot of turn. No, let's go with that. I think... okay, we also want to check through here a little bit quickly. Does Manstein have anything we want to add? No. Just check through all of these here. Now Mantoffel can gain a Panzer expert, so we're gonna grab that one. There is actually something to go for the combined arms expert here, increasing the motorized and mechanized defense. This of course will increase the breakthrough too. And we're gonna go with a Panzer expert. And we can't select anything there. And now if we go in on one of the Panzer divisions here, it should be able to, it doesn't actually count those off there. We've got 288, let's check on one of the other ones here. And I got different tank composition, of course. Oh well. Panzer expert does fit well into the theme of this playthrough. Okay, so we are almost on the borders here of Paris. And I think, yeah, there's loads of defenders there. So we want to try and push up here from the south. And we do have some tanks here. Let's move them up to Orleans. And these are also moving up. So we can punch in here. Le Havre looks like it's going to be tough to take when they've got that many there. But we do have them pinned down, so maybe we can push across here and isolate them down there. With a little bit of luck. They are trying to reinforce there, of course. Let's make sure that we support that attack there then. Don't think we have the... maybe we can actually take Brussels now. Let's see if we select some of these units. And we'll see if what happens there. Not getting through there. I thought we're gonna be able to take Utrecht with our... Oh, this was weird. I'd rather not have 24 units up here. Let's get a few of them situated down here instead. Actually, we probably want to make this one just a little bit longer. And we will take these 12 and grab another 6 of them and put them there. I think that makes a lot more sense. And yeah, that's only our strategic air wing. It's not got any missions. Air doctrines. Oh, we've only got these for tactical bombers, I think. Interception detection would be nice to get. We can probably skip this one for now and we'll just go straight for the forward interception. We're going to get another bonus for doctrine here later on. Let's grab that. I don't think we've got very many for interception at the moment, but we might as well grab that while we have the option. Okay, so let's hit the on pause button there and see what happens. With a little bit of luck, we'll be able to push over here. Let's actually make it a little bit wider. And let's make sure that we are attacking up here. Probably want to have at least one of them move in there as well. Okay, they ended up on the defense there. Looks like the French pushed us back one tile here. And we are actually managing to do something against Brussels there. Let's push into the softer sides here as well. See if this helps us anything. We're not going to be crossing there, I don't think. And these 18 are still on the move. That's still the air doctrine. We're saving that one. It would probably be good to push down towards Lyon as well. That's a fair amount of victory points. Paris should be enough though, especially if we manage to get up to Cherbourg and Tours, Nantes. That looks good. This one is a very long one. Don't really want these divisions to end up spreading out along the border. Okay, so if we move, who's up here? This is a Manstein, so let's grab all of his troops and we'll move them over here and we'll try to push them back from here. Or we will attack Paris instead. Now that they've only got 7 divisions there, might be possible. They need to reorg before they do anything. Do we have any air power we can bring to bear here? We can probably move a few of them up closer. We do have air support, but I don't know how much. Yeah, only 3% air support. That could probably help over here as well. Well, let's grab this air wing. Put them down here. And I'll grab these, put them there. And I'll probably fly these here as well. That should give them a lot better efficiency here at least. I wonder if we have any extras we can push in here. Don't know why we on some of these when you select an airfield you don't really get anything to be able to base out new ones. That should work the same. We do have 300 more fighters. And those are all of the... Let's push these out. That's one more for each of these. Those air support. Now we've only got 64. We can't really push out another one. We could put out another one of the Ju-88s and another one of the Heinkel 111s. I think these are the newer ones. We want to set up another patrol with those. We did put, oh yeah, we've got these here. We'll probably move a few of these up. We've got these here, they should be able to move here. I have a decent coverage out there. Actually, we're probably better off keeping them here. And here we're allowed to put out these. We can put out the Heinkel 115s here instead. And they have a very good range. I'll put them on naval strikes in the Norwegian Sea here. And these are the ones that have a... the carrier ones have abysmal range. They can't really do very much around here. We could put them... Yeah, we don't need to... Why are they on interception? They shouldn't be on interception anyway. Or are these... No, they're the fighter carriers. Yeah, they can be on interception. We probably want to have interception here. Oh. And these were the ones I was thinking of. Yeah, they've also got crap range. Yeah, the Danish belts won't help us anything anyway, since there's no enemies there at the moment. Okay, so the British are being pushed out from there. Let's see if we can push a little bit harder. Doesn't look like this attack on Paris is gonna go just yet. Let's halt that. These units can move out into the south of Paris instead. And it does look like we managed to push on a little bit here. And we will just keep on going, try to encircle Paris here. Alright, so we finished the advanced fire control systems. So we are pretty much up to date around here. And we will pop on down. We could start doing industry already. But I think it's probably about time to start thinking about upgrading our fighters. So let's grab that. We should be, because we want to have some produced before Barbarossa, of course. Okay, so this is looking decent. Let's see if we can mass enough here for another assault on Paris. Let's pin here. We should be able to use these to help out there. Probably want to move one of them in there. Or we can support this attack. It does look like the airport here is unguarded. Let's go in there as well. I don't think we need to worry too much about this. This should be easily cleaned up once Paris has fallen. And now they are trying again to break out from there. Now we have managed to take Calais. Seems like it's harder to get through here. Maybe if we support it a little bit more. Brussels might be falling soon. If we can keep the pressure up here, be able to get these out. Let's push into Holland as well then. Let's support that with some mechanized as well. This should be the death blow to Paris. As soon as it's encircled, they won't be able to get any supplies out from there. One of these weird things with the game. There we go. Well, of course we can't really see their supply situation, but everything is locked out from their capital now. Now of course these will still have some supply, but there's not a lot of troops left in this pocket here. There's a lot of French divisions here, and they will probably push quite hard here to be able to contain us. Now it would be nice to have some reserves to move over there, but we've got everything committed up here in the Low Countries at the moment. Okay, so there we did manage to take Brussels. Let's see if we can't go for Antwerp here. That's a lot of divisions there, of course. They're coming in from two directions, we might be able to knock them out of play there anyway. Let's see if we can make it over the water here, get those airplanes displaced. It's a river crossing, but it's just one division there, so we'll take that. Maybe if we go down south here instead. Would like to have some more troops up here. These can probably get these 12 divisions assigned down here. Let's leaves another 5 here. Let's get those reassigned there as well. let's remove this here, and we will widen up this army instead. And these should be combinable by now. And we have everyone there. Everyone that is unassigned can be assigned to this line. Let's push into Dunkirk. It's not an encirclement there, but we've got a lot of harbors here that we kind of want to push up. See if we can make this push across there. Looks like we can. These attacks are going very poorly. We'll let them hold on for a little bit. They don't have very many divisions left here now. But while they are attacking, we're not gonna go through there. Oh, let's encircle it and cut it off that way. And this attack we can cut off. Let's cut these attacks off as well. I think we'll have to move our armor in and roll them up. We did take Brussels here, so supply situation should be okay there. Let's make sure that we assault Paris here again. This of course will move their capital, probably to either Lyon or Marseille down here. Maybe Bordeaux actually. Yeah, it should be Bordeaux. There we go, we have liberated Paris. We should get a pop-up for that. There we go. The fall of Paris. While fighting still rages elsewhere in France, reports have come in of German troops entering Paris. The capital was declared an open city by French forces moments before the last units retreated. Several columns of German troops recreated the Prussian victory parade of 1871 by marching down the Champs-Élysées, while Parisians looked on in stunned silence. Military experts predict the collapse of France is imminent. Another victory for the fatherland. And let's just check here. It's not quite enough to knock them out of the war. We still need to conquer a little bit more. So I need to focus a little bit more on some of these victory points, I think. I want to take this airport. There's only 7 aircraft there, some Norwegian and Danish ones. Let's see if we can't push down that way. But now we can bring some of our tanks up and maybe make a bigger difference around here. Let's have some of them in there. We do want to keep pressure up here though. So it might be wise to try to go down towards Lyon. Move Manstein down this direction. And where do we have Guderian is up here by the coast. I kind of want him to be there. And we'll set Cherbourg as his immediate goal. And Dietrich is also around here. We will make this a dual-pronged attack. We'll try to advance along the coast there. And then we have Manteuffel. It's is this for Manteuffel? Yeah, Manteufel's heading up to Belgium again. And Roman's already here, of course. Now he's in a very bad position. And maybe we can move this one. And see if we can take Rotterdam instead. Yeah, okay, we're not getting across there, so let's abort that. We are looking good down here. France, of course, has loads of ports. And we will need to bring some of our port defenders in here. I can't really do that just yet without assigning them manually. Okay, let's strategically redeploy. Don't think we want to wait for the planning bonus here though. We'll just keep on going. And it does look like we have very good air superiority. These should be deployed by now. Let's We can probably get these up into a separate squadron actually. No, we didn't have any close air support for these. So maybe they are better off just being put into... which army do we have over here? We've got the blue one. Group of 2. Let's pop them in there, fly them here. Make sure we have some kind of air coverage over Western France. The fuel supply is very, very low, but it is positive at least. And here we've got the Ju-88s. They should be in this group. I'm going to have them on close air support. They can do the same thing. They could actually probably fly from around there, but that's fine. And then we had some Heinkel's. They are in the bomber group. Should be in this one. They can do logistic strikes, I think. Yeah, let's fly logistic strikes there. Let's put them... They're in Luxembourg for now. Of course, this is binding up a lot of our troops. Being able to encircle these would be nice. Yes, we do have our tanks in place here now. Soon. These attacks are doing okay. We should be able to... No, they need to reorganize just a little bit. Rommel up here, however. Looks like we might be able to... Let's concentrate. No, we can't attack from that vector too. Maybe from there. That looks better. We've got 8 divisions there. I think we would much rather try to snip them off here at Antwerp. If possible. Okay, we do have them encircled here. And of course our front lines do get messed up when we do like this. I want to grab this one. Yeah, that one too. We can grab that one back there. Let's put this one up. Let's see where they are. And there's one here that shouldn't be there. That one. That's better. We don't need to move back, we can stay where we are. There we go. Keep on going there and support this attack. I just want to try to crush them there as soon as possible. This one's not really going through Antwerp and should be okay, it's plains. Might be able to move our tanks in. Let's see if we can make a decent concentrated attack into here. We are binding them up in Dunkirk. Attacking here too will mean that no one can recover anything once they arrive there. We do have some more unassigned divisions. That's just one infantry division. Okay, well, we know where you're going. I think we upgraded all of these. Yes. How are we doing for artillery supplies? More than fine. We do need loads of infantry equipment though. We'll have to look at that in a bit. We do need to import more oil though. Let's try to get some more from Romania. We don't want to run out while we are on the offensive, of course. That makes a big difference. Brings us up to over a year. Let's just keep going here. Should be fine. And we'll push straight towards Cherbourg, and we'll push straight up towards the coast here. And the infantry should be able to backfill that. Did manage to take Dunkirk. Let's help out this attack here and see if we can roll them up. And we're gonna need to put our tanks on the southern end here, as there's no supply up here. There were a few French divisions guarding Cherbourg, of course. And we're gonna need one up there. Now we are out of supply, but Cherbourg is the supply hub, so that should be fine. And then we're probably going to push towards Nantes. How we're doing down here. We even started our attacks down here. If we go across there and we snake our way down that way, I think we might actually want to just push straight towards Switzerland. Maybe we can do something here. No, it's just mountains here. We'll let the Italians bleed on the French forces down there instead. It's not the time to attack there. We might be able to make a river crossing here. They do look quite thin in this area, and getting across the river would be helpful. We are also very, very, very thin here in this area. Would be nice to have these locked up. We've got one army in Italy and one army up here in the Low Countries, together with the special forces. So one that's not assigned. Okay, the tank division isn't assigned. We are just keeping the pressure up there for now. Okay, they are attacking us. Okay, so Japan demands French Indochina. Taking advantage of French weakness in the light of the struggle in Europe, Japan has coerced the new government into surrendering control over their colony in Indochina. Japanese troops have already moved to occupy all major bases in the region, and experts fear that the colony could be used as a launching point for future military expeditions. Vultures picking on a corpse. And this of course transfers control of all of what is now Vietnam, Cambodia and Laos over to Japan. I think so anyway. That should be Cambodia and Laos up here. Yeah, and then Vietnam of course along the entire coast. So Japan will soon be connecting up here in China. They are doing quite well, which is good. If we look at the resource map mode here, this is kind of the key point in defeating the Allies. We need to take the rubber out from them here. If we can get the rubber over to our side, we should be able to beat the American Air Force. Now, Americans have lots of oil, and they have a few synthetic plants as well. Here in California and Texas, of course, and Oklahoma, there's lots of oil. So we can't starve them out. The British we can starve out by convoys, since everything has to go through London. And they must be producing a lot of convoys. We can't really see what they are using their convoys for. We don't have quite the intel there. Maybe we can put an agent into... Maybe not London, let's put them into Bristol there instead. If we can find out anything about their convoys. This attack is doing really poorly. There we go. This is binding up troops, so we can circle around this way. So make sure that we do push up with a lot of forces here. And we will attack from this direction too, to widen up the front. And we're not getting across up there. We are making a good headway up here in France though. It does look like we've lost the motorized division from here. Have I moved it somewhere, or did we get destroyed? It does feel like it would be weird to get destroyed. Well, the easy way to find out is here. Let's see. Yeah, we've only got 9 of them. So we must have lost the motorized division somewhere here from Heinz Guderian. I don't really see where. They must have retreated somewhere. Oh well, we will just have to order up another one, won't we? Let's put 1 on training. We can probably put another 6 on training. Low priority. We shouldn't have the trucks for it. It looks like they've saved enough trucks for that. Let's see how this works. We should get a lot of trucks freed up when we start making our changes here. How are we doing for mechanized? Yeah, we do have enough mechanized to actually make the switch. Let's just have a quick look in here. So what I do want to do is remove these 2 last light tanks, and we will put in a mechanized infantry there. Now we don't have enough for 2 mechanized battalions. 800, maybe we should wait for that though. No, I think this is fine. We'll do it this way. We'll have 2 mechanized and 2 motorized. We're a little bit short on mechanized forces. And on infantry equipment, of course. I'd rather not be in fighting when we do this. Okay, so we need to figure out our next move here. That's getting down to the port down here in Brittany. I got loads of ports around here, of course. And we want to have Dietrich probably skirting around. Question is, do we want to go along the river here or no? Let's just go here. And we will push into Nantes, roughly that spot. Let's get the neon there, perfect. And you can see where we are going to. How we're doing up here. And here, of course, we decided to divert into, and that's a river crossing over there. Those aren't doing very well. Maybe it's easier. What's that? That's a hill, and this is a forest. Might be easier to push in this direction towards Mulhouse. Let's see if we can't knock this airport out. I wonder if we can see in here where we did lose our division. This should be a very big one. This is with the no, that's in Belgium. It's just looking at the losses here. I should have one that is a fairly big amount of. It should probably be a defensive combat with 10,000 Paris. No, I don't think it's this one either. No, well, it doesn't really matter. We did lose one motorized division, and we have to deal with it. Let's make sure that we have strategic redeployment on. And now I think is the time to move some forces up to start defending these ports here. They're probably up here as well. And we'll keep rolling up the front from the south here. Again, should fall soon. I think they have a very hard time withstanding the panzer divisions as they are at the moment. We could use more air superiority here though. Yeah, they don't have a lot. We can move over a little bit from France here. Let's grab the 4th here, and we will move this to 200. We need a bigger airport. That should help out. Of course, all of our fighters, we're losing so many of them. We have a very bad experience on our fighters. But we're taking the losses. As long as we are, and this is why we are researching the fighters. They are just doing too much against us now. Okay, so it looks like we are ready to keep on going here. I think we maybe want to go in that direction. Let's use our infantry to widen up the front a little bit here as well. I think we're heading down this direction. It looks like we're not making it across here either. And why not? We just don't have enough committed, right? And they are well entrenched. Let's see if we can move a little bit more into that tile then. And we'll use these other ones as pinning attacks. And here is something we haven't heard in quite some time. We have 3 military factories. I think we were very short on infantry equipment and still on trucks. Support equipment, light self-propelled that will sort itself out. And that's old bombers that we are in a deficit of. The new ones isn't a problem. And we have all of our old ones already in the field. I think we might need to add a few more factories into infantry equipment. They should be down here at the bottom. Let's put another 5 in there. And support equipment, it sounded like we did need some more of. It should be up here at the top. Let's bring that up to 10 as well. We are missing a lot of it. I think this is mostly from new deployments. Yeah, there's 2,900 for new deployments. That's probably, yeah. We'll leave the trucks as is. And these should be, we should get enough trucks once we put the mechanized in there. Do we have anything we can keep upgrading? We can't really do that. We are upgrading the Panzer IIIs, the Panzer IVs are already upgraded. And our aircraft are looking good as well. Maybe we can do the... No, the Heinkes are only all Cs as well now. So let's just add a few more there, and we'll add a few more into support equipment. Should probably be lower down, but that's the way it is. Hopefully we will get some guns from the French once they are defeated. We are getting there now at least. Oh, they've got a tank division there. Can we pierce them? Yes. So our anti-air in our infantry divisions is good enough to pierce their tank division there. Armor value of 7.4. It looks like this is going to go through. We can probably support this attack with even more. This looks like it's going through. And we'll hopefully be able to cross there. We did manage to make it through there. Let's switch the focal point down there. Let's see if we can push a little bit harder. It does seem to work. Let's move at least one division down there and the other one here. That's good. We haven't been able to punch through here just yet. And we are in a low supply here too though. And they should be having a tougher time here now. They still got the port of Rotterdam here, and they've got another one up here. It would be very nice if we could actually push across here. And they are moving their divisions away. We'll wait for these to walk out. 5 hours. That's another 5 hours. There we go. And now we try to cross when they've only got 2 divisions there. And, well, that would be an option. I think we will just go straight into Antwerp. We'll let them start and we will go from there, and we will widen from here as well. We might actually be able to move some of our divisions across here as well. And we're tying up a lot of their troops there in Rotterdam. That is looking good. We're doing down here on the southern front, or the western front. And they are reorganizing all the tanks here now. It's not quite what we wanted. We want to keep our spearheads sharp. We probably need to widen up here. We're moving out of there because there's no supply. We'd rather move around and attack a concentrated force into there. Alright, keep on pushing towards Lens. We did manage to cross here. Let's see if we can't widen this up a little bit. Push from here instead. No, probably want to push into there. It's got no organization. Let's see if we manage to actually push in here as well. I want to bind those in place, if possible. And they have to get all their supplies up in this route here, so this area is quite tough. Or their capital move to Brest. I would say Bordeaux would be the better one. Or actually Toulouse, but... yeah. We get there eventually as well. Okay, so this is looking good. And the Low Countries, it's not looking good. What happened here? How much air superiority do we have? We don't actually have air superiority. Because it's in the middle of the night and we don't fly at nights. We do have a lot of tactical bombers bombing in this area though. I can probably pause these. We are sorely out of fuel again, it looks like. Let's fly these back a bit. And those are the, yeah, those are those. It looks like they're making most of their fighting here. We should be doing quite okay here. We're not losing a lot of fighters, but neither are they. We've got, yeah, let's pause these, I think. And why aren't these reinforcing with the new ones, I wonder? Oh, we've changed something in their mission setup. How did we manage to do that? I wonder. We've got two small base here. And the older ones. Two medium base, of course. The Bs here. We have the same thing. Oh well. That might be some of the bugs there with the having moved, migrated between patches. Okay, we are in supply here again. Oh, it's this army. Let's push towards Nantes. And then let's make sure that we are supporting this attack. We should be able to push through there eventually. This one has turned green again. Let's recommit the armored forces. I think that should be an easy tile for them since it's plains. We can just get the correct divisions engaged. Yeah, there we go. Antwerpen is ours. That's another big port for them, of course, and Belgium capitulates. And there's a big portion of our deficit of infantry equipment. And we also got a bunch of other equipment here as well. 1,000 trucks is one of the notable ones. And another 40 trains. So Belgium has capitulated. Great news indeed. I was hoping we would be able to defeat them all this episode, but I'll have to wait for the next one. But at least Belgium has capitulated. We still need to capitulate the Dutch and the French. But that's going to be all for today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Take care and see you next time.